Apple just had their yearly spring event this morning, so let me tell you all the details that you need to know. They started out by releasing the iPad Air 6 and they added in the M2 chip. And there are a lot of small changes with the iPad Air, including the camera being on the side versus the top, and just having the M2 chip in general is going to be a much better experience. But the biggest change up and my favorite change up is actually going to be they changed from a 10.9 inch to an 11 inch Air, and then they added a 13 inch M2 Air option. So now you can get the large iPad Pro feeling for a fraction of the price. And then this event was mainly focused on the iPad, so they switched to the iPad Pro and introduced a new version of that as well. They released the iPad Pro 7th gen with the M4 chip. So if you know anything about the iPad Pro at all, they have the M1 chip, the M2 chip, and now the M4 chip. They completely skipped the M3. Now we don't know exactly why they skipped the M3 chip altogether, but I do know that it is a completely different process on making the M4 chip than it is the M3. Here are a few features that are important with the new iPad Pro. You now have an option for nano texture glass, and it's only $100 more, but you can only get it on the 1TB and 2TB iPad Pros. The Face ID and camera for the iPad Pro is now on the side, just like the Air. It's no longer on the top of the display. It comes in silver and space black, no longer the space gray color. They also released an Apple Pencil Pro. It's very much similar to the 2nd gen Apple Pencil, but now it has the squeeze touch. Now you can squeeze the bottom of the Apple Pencil and an option will appear on your screen for it to do different things. This pencil can also be located in Find My, so if you lose it, now you can find it, and it works with the iPad Air 6. Apple also introduced a huge upgrade to Final Cut and Logic Pro. And they also introduced a new app that can be used on your iPhone called Final Cut Camera. So if you didn't get a chance to watch this Apple event, hopefully this summarized exactly what Apple put out this year. What do you think about these changes? And what do you think Apple should do in WWDC coming next month?